Hi, I'm Heather from the Brand Bunker. How would you like to keep more of the money you earn as a small business or a small business owner? Again, how would you like to keep more of the money you earn? You can really only do that through a profit-driven, purpose-driven marketing strategy. A marketing strategy that not only helps you grow your customers, increase your revenue and your sales, but does so in a way that doesn't blow your budget out of the water by escalating your marketing costs. So at the Brand Bunker, we focus very much on purpose-driven, profit-driven strategies that increase your customers, bringing in new customers, latent customers, or light customers, as in they should be choosing you more often than they do. But we also put in marketing technology, some automation software, so that many of the tasks, especially the ones that are repeatable, can be faster, more efficient, error-free, and just less labor involved. So I think the best type of strategy is one where you make more money, but you can also reduce your costs at the same time. And again, that's what the Brand Bunker is all about. So a little bit about me. I come from about 25 years plus of big business experience, and yet I am very much focused on standing up small, as in startups, solopreneurs that are just starting out, and of course small businesses, whether they're new or whether you've been around for several years. What I bring with that is a lot of training, a lot of professional management experience, and a lot of time looking at profit and profit margin and making sure that the marketing plan, the marketing strategy is right-sized to your financial goals, your profit goals, and your operational goals. So I've worked mostly with multi-billion-dollar companies. Most of my time was with Dow Chemical and then Intel in the technology industry. And as a result, I also got to work with the world's top 10 brands. So I bring a lot of experience. However, I really am excited about small business. Small business took a beating during the 2020 shutdowns, and my strong belief is that we don't really have a healthy economy unless we have vibrant, healthy small business. 90% of the world's businesses are small. They employ more than 50% of the workforce or thereabouts, and yet 89-90% have fewer than 10 or 20 employees. So they often struggle to market themselves. Marketing themselves seems hard, overwhelming. Maybe the skill set is there, maybe the confidence isn't there, maybe the resources aren't there. But I think it's a really exciting area, and I have been working with clients now for 3 years, and there's a lot that I've learned as far as what works and what doesn't work so well. So one of the things I want to talk about and kind of get out of the way is purchase funnels. Now, that's something you may or may not have seen before. This is something that is definitely used in big business, and I use it with my clients, but I also find it fairly limiting. You can read a little bit more about this on my webpage here. But basically, this is what a consumer or business customer goes through in their journey to find you, to consider you, to find you relevant, and ultimately to purchase from you. And if they're lucky, they'll get some sales support and they'll be loyal to your business. The only limiting factor with this purchase funnel is that it doesn't really include what I think is a really key issue these days, and that is a very mistrusting world, and especially a mistrust in all things big. Big government, big business, big tech, big pharma, big auto. There's a lot of big. There's also mistrust in the education and the juvenile system and others. That mistrust can be really difficult for any business or institution to recover from. And that's where I think small business actually has an advantage. Because if you focus on building your brand, especially a trusted brand that people can count on you deliver your products and services extremely well, and you can put a face on the name of your business. And whether you are in one location or in multiple locations, or you're almost 1,000 or 4,000 people, I think it's still a lot easier in some ways to build that trust from the beginning, or to go back and make sure that people know who you are and know what you stand for. And that's what building your purpose or becoming purpose-driven is all about. The reason I like this flywheel analogy is because trust is really at the center, and it's something that we're always nurturing and we're always paying attention to. The circle on the outside I like a lot better too, because it doesn't assume someone's aware and then they buy from you and they're done. This is more of a virtuous cycle, meaning once they buy or buy from you in stage 5, we want them to be loyal, we want them to refer you, we want there to be repeat business, and certainly these days we want a lot of online reviews because that really helps your local search ranking. So that's really what is meant behind the flywheel. It's not only that these things are all connected, but that trust is at the center. And I'd love to talk to you more about where you think you are on your profitability and your profit potential, but what your true calling is. Because at the end of the day, it's really important to articulate very clearly your unique value proposition. Now, that's not a whole list of benefits and features of all the good things you do and all the great things you do for the world, but it's that one special thing. What's that thing you do better than anybody else? It's not necessarily quality, but maybe it's convenience, maybe it's speed, maybe it's impeccable and friendly customer service. We want to really nail down what your unique value proposition is, because that is the essence of your brand. A couple of other reasons to consider the brand bunker. These 3 elements of world-class marketing are certainly not new, but I think they have become more important than ever, and they're especially important and working really well for small business. One is customization, and that's what I do. I customize, I basically tailor a marketing strategy designed only for you. I only keep a few clients at a time, and that's because I can really dig in, understand the profit goals, the financials, your operation goals, and not make the marketing investment too big or too small, because again, we don't want to blow your budget out of the water. So a customized marketing plan that's going to give you exactly what you want in terms of an ideal customer and new customers, but designed to convert in a way that's going to give you exactly what you need to fill up your pipeline and to make you more profitable. Integration is number 2. There's a lot to be talked about in integration. Again, I'd love to talk to you about it, but the 2 big takeaways here are integrating the marketing process with your sales process or your sales support and customer service. So there's clean handoffs from what I do in generating leads and qualifying those leads, and then handing them off seamlessly to your sales team so that they can close the sale. Another kind of integration that's important, and especially if you haven't done a lot of AI-driven digital marketing, is making sure that your traditional marketing, like print or television or events, are very cleanly integrated and amplified with digital marketing, and more with artificial intelligence. I do all 3 of those things, and I think the sweet spot is really getting those things connected. And the last one is hyper-localization. This is probably the thing I'm most passionate about, because I believe that everything is local, and local is really everything when it comes to small business. If there's anything we learned during COVID, it's that everything is local, and people do count on their local businesses, their local healthcare, their local government for key decisions. And this is an advantage for small business, because if you can increase your local search ranking, your local customer reviews, your reputation with Better Business Bureau, or whatever association is important to you, you can become hyper-local. That goes back to trust, because then your customers feel that they can trust you, they know you, there's a face, and you've made the messages very relevant and very local to your market. So again, I'd love to talk to you about what is your unique purpose, your unique value, so that you can build a brand that you're proud of and that your customers trust. And again, how important it is to right size and tailor make your marketing mix, all of the elements of product, price, place, or distribution, as well as promotion, so we can really move the needle on your profit goals. So if you scroll down to the bottom of my page, you'll see a little bit more, a real example of one of my clients and what their specific purchase funnel looks like, as well as their marketing flywheel. And then I'd love to talk to you about your challenges, your opportunities, your financial goals, but also your personal and your personal goals, because as you become more profitable, you get to decide what to do with that. Do you want to pay yourself more? Do you want to compensate your team better, or maybe increase your benefits so that they really stay with you and you have really high employee retention? Or maybe you want to invest back in your business, or maybe you just want to take a great family vacation and spend more time with your family. So whatever your goals are, I'd love to hear about them so I can help make them a reality for you. Again, if you go down to the bottom of the screen, there's a Calendly notice there where you can look at available times, and this first 45-minute session is on me. I'd love to get to know you and learn how I can help. Thank you.